Have you ever wanted to intern but didn't know where to start? Starting next year, MRH will offer a course for apprenticeships. Be on the lookout for the course when making your schedules, and then you'll be on your way to becoming an intern. MRH faculty took a moment to explain how this will change for next year.
The last several years is we've had an internship fair where anybody who is hoping to have an intern for the following year will come in, and then our juniors will go meet with all those folks, and there's an application process, and then there's an interview process, and then they choose whoever the best person is, and they essentially will be put into that internship for the following year, or the following semester, but yes.
Okay, so we're in a developing stage with our apprenticeship program here at MRH. School as an apprenticeship has been our model and our metaphor for an extended amount of time. In the past, we've focused on external internships for students. So you've seen students who are interested in firefighting, for instance, going on ride-alongs with our fire department, spending time maybe at the hospitals or in the photographer studios. But it's been very specific and for a very small amount of students as opposed to something that every student experiences. So we've taken a year to restudy how we approach the school as apprenticeship metaphor, and we have sort of put that under an umbrella where you're going to see things that range anywhere from career exploration, job shadowing, and internship in the traditional light, to also things that have started to pop up around MRH with the Lunch and Learns, where classes are having experts come in and have lunch with them and discuss topics. It'll be a lot more of connecting the student and the teacher to the community and to the greater society, whether that be for-profit or non-profit situations.
So currently in place this school year, we've started offering the Cornerstone class to middle school students. And the Cornerstone class has been a prerequisite for what we're building at the high school. So at the high school level, students are going to be able to take a class called Introduction to Internships, and they can take that class as a 9th or 10th grader in preparation for pursuing internships off campus and on campus as juniors and seniors.
Internships. I think this one's a little bit different because we had to sort of build this from the ground up. It was just sort of like I was contacted by Mr. Sporleder if I wanted to do a project like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great program. I think what we've noticed over the years is we've got a lot of opportunities for students, and the students who take advantage of that really have an experience that our other students don't. It's a great opportunity, and you know, it's a great way to learn and to get involved with the business, and we've seen big growth amongst our students who participated in the internship program.
So it will be beneficial to students because it's building another class for credit, but in addition to it should expose students to more internship opportunities to build a resume for what other pathway they choose after high school. So whether it's college, technical school, or just going straight into the workforce, students will leave here with a resume that will have more depth to it, but also more experience for the world that awaits after high school.
So as we are approaching next year, which has quite a few changes coming in our schedule and some of our other pieces, what we have found is that students are not able to get credit for the internship, which means it doesn't get labeled on their transcript. And that in turn means a university doesn't understand the importance and the depth of work that our students are doing. So we have revamped the program to have an introduction to internship course that talks all about how do you create a professional profile online. How is that different from your personal profile? And then how do you start networking? Once we've got past that, then we have an internship course that students can take, and they can retake it multiple times. In that course, they are actually earning credit, it's showing on their transcript, and it's giving them the documentation they need to promote themselves with the competitive universities and other locations for careers.
Great.
Well, these changes will be great, actually. How we've been doing it this year and the last probably 5 years is that I've run around and told kids, hey, you should apply for this internship. Hey, are you interested in an internship? Hey, do you have time in your schedule? Hey, do you? And the way that we're going to be doing it next year, it's Well, a couple things. It'll be for credit, which is great, and that'll alleviate some stress on some students' parts. But it'll also build this into our culture a little bit more. It'll be something that even if you take the prerequisite but you don't take an internship, you don't pursue an internship for whatever reason, you still have a resume, you have cover letters, you have job interviewing experience, you have a lot of these skills developed, and then the placements with the internships will just continue to expand. We've got a lot of placements now that go unfilled, so hopefully we'll get more students in those placements as well as continue to expand those.
You could come and help influence him, with
Yeah,
shots
just
and,
working on stuff.
and we're gonna build the scenes, and so any enhancement, we're trying to make it as good as
Nice as
possible.
possible. It's insanely cool that this is an opportunity.
Sure, yeah. And they got like the bounce boards and stuff for lighting and stuff.
That's
Now,
good.
does the DSRs, obviously there's a microphone, so the sound would go right directly into the camera as well?
Yeah, well, actually for those, we would probably use we have a clapboard, and I'd use the Sonys with lavalier mics. We would use the camcorders for sound, and then we would just use the lavaliers. So the audio would be going to the camcorder, and then the video would be for the Olympus. Because Olympus doesn't have a mic in, but a mic in jack, for the lavalier. So, but yeah, I mean, we could use the lavs for sure.
So it would be separate then, we would record them on separate tracks?
Yeah, as long as you have a clapboard, then when you go into Final Cut, you can just look for the
true.
big spike and just line them up. It's easy.
And I've been watching tutorial videos on Final Cut anyway at this point, because I just want to know what I have to do, like how to do certain settings and just edit some stuff.
I think that as we build the program, we should be able to build internships for students. And I can't advocate enough that students need to take care of pursuing internships while they're in high school to set themselves apart from other applicants for whatever pathway they choose after graduation.
Anything else you want to add? I think that it's really important if you're interested in an internship that you realize that you don't have to be a senior to do it under this new model. You can be as early as freshman year, depending upon the internship, that it is for credit. Keep watching your emails and other areas for us to be promoting that for you so that you understand how to sign up, but never, never, never hesitate to call our counselors and make an appointment so that you can start working towards this, or Mr. Capuano as well.
We do.
It's as close to Hollywood as I could create it. I came in sort of as an executive producer looking for a story. And I knew Joey's older brother, and I knew that he and his brother loved movies, and so I finally came in contact with them, and like in Hollywood, I said, "What do you got?" And he mentioned some stories, and we started working with a story he had, and we've worked it all the way up into a script, and we will begin shooting very soon.
We're excited to see the apprenticeship program take off next year. If there are any unanswered questions, students can ask Mr. Capuano and Dr. Myers.